Good afternoon, kings and queens. It's Shanetta Malkia with the PMs of the City Realty. And again, we are back for part 2. Yes, let's get mortgage and credit ready with the queen of financial strategy, Miss Crystal Gunn. When I was looking at purchasing a home, there were some things and some tools that I did not have to help me be successful in this process. You'll talk to different realtors, you'll talk to different brokers, and they really want you to be prepared already. And I don't believe that that's always the best way. We want you to be able to get ready. So if you cannot be ready, we want to help you get ready. So Crystal, welcome back. How are you, Queen? We were just talking about how crazy and busy this week has been, and it's only Wednesday. How are you?
I am fantastic, though. I couldn't ask for anything more. So all is good.
Not only can individuals purchase real estate, but if they take the time, we can put ourselves in position to be able to further help our community by taking those positions such as loan processes, mortgage processes, becoming the mortgage broker. So there's some different avenues in going through that. Absolutely. Does that require college, Crystal?
No, actually, it doesn't. I mean, when you start talking about corporate America, they always want to see that degree or some levels of college, but it doesn't require you to have a college degree in order to do so. And I think it's important that we, go back and get into jobs like this so that we have impact and say. Right. So even in the appraisal industry.
We also told you the 3 major credit bureaus. Crystal, you want to recap that for them?
TransUnion, Experian, Equifax.
And you may not have thought about how much savings you need to have, because sometimes you hear individuals talk about going through the loan process and it feels like they pulling blood. They got to give everything. And it's a lot of information.
There are guidelines that the mortgage lender has to follow. It isn't specific to you, right? These are the guidelines. And so we have to ask everybody for the exact same thing, or guess what? A lot of people are going to come back and they're going to be suing the banks, right? And the banks don't want that. So yeah, those guidelines, they have to follow.
Your income, your credit score, the things right now. Crystal's going to want Crystal to talk about how they come up with that debt to income ratio, what they're looking at. She's going to tell you the amount, because I've always heard 30%, but I want her to break that down and tell you what it could be. If you can get it low, why not get it low?
Banks are always looking at your gross income. So before taxes come out, right? And so, and that levels the playing field, because someone's going to have more taxes than someone else coming out. And so if they did net, it wouldn't be an even playing field. So gross income before taxes, that's the income that's used.
She just gave you the jewel. See, I told you I was unlocking secrets today. Yeah. Crystal just broke that thing down for you to understand how to get your debt to income ratio. Number 1, you pull your credit report and all the minimum payments that you have to pay. Total those up. That's step 1. And she said they're going to use that. And you said they're going to divide that amongst what? No, but you're going to add that to
your mortgage payment, your proposed mortgage payment.
Your proposed mortgage payment.
Yep. Okay. And mortgage, then they're going to divide that.
Insurance, those 4 things: mortgage, principal, tax, and insurance. And monthly gross income. So how much do you make a month? And tell the truth to yourself.
Right. And shame the devil. But yeah.
And if you're not putting down that 20% and you have that PMI insurance, it's going to be extremely different for a little while.
Exactly. And I had a husband and wife, and I was talking to the husband, and we went through that process. And I said, well, where do you want to be mortgage payment wise? What's the max that you want to do on a mortgage payment? And he gave that number, and I gave him a pre-approval based off that number. And he was livid. Well, I got a pre-approval from somewhere else.
We studied contracts, selling, purchasing, advising our clients, fair housing. We studied those things, and we just stay in our lane for that. Like for us, we're always ever learning and taking continuing educations on regards to the real estate business and paying attention as to what's going on in our industry, as we should be, the market, what's happening every day. Well, that's what they do every single day. Make sure you connect with us. I'm Shanetta Malkia, the broker for the PMs at the City Realty. Remember, if you're purchasing, leasing, buying, we can help. Licensed in Maryland, DC, and Virginia. We're coming to some new states. Get ready. We are now we are certified for our military relocation. So individuals that are going into the service and you're getting those your permanent station orders, your change of station orders, we can help you with that now, relocating into the city, out of the city. But what you need to know about the PMs of the city is that we're changing the face of real estate. And how do we do that? By bringing you information like this. Let us help you. We look forward to working with you. We'll see you next time. Have a great afternoon.